On the night of May 7th, the skies over South Asia lit up with probably the largest aerial battle in modern history. India and Pakistan launched a combined total of at least 125 fighter jets, but not a single one crossed into the other's airspace. Missiles were fired from staggering distances, some from over 200 kilometers away. As a result, a devastating blow to the Indian Air Force, 5 jets allegedly downed. Sources suggest the loss of 3 Rafales, a MiG-29 and a Su-30. And Pakistan did it using Chinese-made jets. This is the first time in history that a Chinese jet has bested a top-tier Western aircraft in direct air combat. It's a moment that could reshape perceptions of modern air power and shift the balance into the skies of Asia and beyond. This changes a lot. This is a much more profound moment than the deep sea. Let's break this down. The latest flare-up stems from a terror attack in Pahalgam, Indian-administered Kashmir, which killed 25 tourists and a local, attributed by India to the Pakistan-based militant group Lashkar-e-Taiba. On May 6 and 7, India launched Operation Sindoor, involving its French advanced Rafale jets to strike terror camps in Pakistan. During these strikes, Pakistan responded claiming its Air Force downed 5 Indian jets, 3 French-made Rafales, 1 MiG-29 and 1 Su-30 using Chinese J-10C jets equipped with PL-15 missiles. A French intelligence official as well as a US official confirmed the loss of Rafale. Let's have a look at the capabilities of Pakistani's J-10 and India's Rafale fighter jets. The Chandu J-10C, introduced to the Pakistani Air Force in 2022, is a 4.5 generation multi-role fighter designed by Chinese Chengdu Aircraft Corporation. Priced at approximately $40 million per unit, it is significantly cheaper than the Rafale, about $290 million. The J-10C features advanced avionics, an active electronically scanned array AESA radar, and a stealthy profile with composite materials. Powered by the Chinese WS-10B engine, it offers a top speed of Mach 1.8 and a combat radius of about 1,200 kilometers. The PL-15 Advanced Guided and Beyond Visual Range (BVR) capabilities reportedly gave Pakistan an edge in the May 7 engagement. The J-10C electronic warfare suite, including the KJ-600 jammer, has been credited with disrupting Indian jets' sensors. Pakistan has also a JF-17, co-developed by Chengdu and Pakistani Aeronautical Complex, is a lightweight, single-engine, 4th-generation fighter jet. It forms the backbone of the Pakistan Air Force, with over 140 units in service. While less prominent in the May 7 clash, its presence underscores Pakistan's reliance on cost-effective Chinese technology. Let's talk about India's Rafale fighter jet. The Dassault Rafale, a 4.5 generation multi-role fighter, is a cornerstone of India's air power. India introduced 36 Rafales since 2019, with 26 more Rafale Marine variants ordered for its Navy in a $7.5 billion deal finalized on April 28. Costing at $290 each, the Rafale boasts advanced avionics, a tailed RBE-2 AESA radar, and a low radar cross-section. Powered by 2 Snecma M88 engines, it achieves Mach of 1.8 with a combat radius of 1,800 kilometers. The Rafale's Meteor missiles, with a range exceeding 150 kilometers, is among world's best BVR air-to-air missiles. The Rafale's high cost reflects its technological edge, but its reported losses have raised questions about its battlefield performance. The reported success of Pakistani J-10C jets marks a potential turning point in perception of Chinese military technology. Historically, Western systems like the Rafales have been viewed as superior due to their proven combat record and advanced engineering. However, China's rapid advancements in aerospace, evidenced by the J-10s and PL-15s, challenge this narrative. The surge in Chengdu stock by 17 to 20% reflects investors' confidence in Chinese defense firms, while the salt 5% drop signals concerns about the Rafale's reputation. If Pakistan's claims are proven, this would be the first time Chinese jets and missiles have decisively outperformed a top-tier Western fighter jet in combat. The J-10's lower cost and comparable capabilities could make Chinese weapons more attractive to budget-conscious nations in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Countries like Egypt, Algeria, and Bangladesh, which already operate Chinese systems, may see this as a validation, while others considering Western platforms, example Thailand and Indonesia, might reassess Chinese options like the J-10s and JF-17s. This could erode the market dominance of Western defense giants like Dassault, Lockheed Martin, and Boeing. The clash highlights the growing competitiveness of Chinese defense exports, bolstered by Pakistani's role as a testing ground for systems like the J-10S and PL-15. Chinese Belt and Road Initiative and military ties with Pakistan amplify its influence, offering not just hardware, but also financing and training packages. The Rafale reported losses could prompt a re-evaluation of pricing and technology transfer policies to remain competitive, especially in markets like India, which balances French, Russian, and American systems. The current fight strengthens Pakistan's strategic partnership with China, reinforcing Beijing's role as a counterweight to India's alignment with the US and France. India's $7.5 billion Rafale deal with France reflects deeper geopolitical ties, but perceived vulnerabilities could push New Delhi to accelerate its indigenous AMCA program to reduce reliance on foreign systems. Globally, the US and its allies may view Chinese rising pros as a challenge, potentially tightening export controls on advanced technologies to countries like Pakistan. Both nations' nuclear capabilities and upgraded arsenal raises the stakes of any conflict. Miscalculations could draw in global powers, with China backing Pakistan and the US and France supporting India, complicating regional stability. The Pakistan-India aerial clash, whether fully verified or not, underscores Chinese growing defense capabilities, potentially reshaping global arms market by offering cost-effective alternatives to Western systems. The market reactions, Chengdu's stock surge, and Dassault's decline reflect shifting confidence, with profound implications for countries weighing Chinese versus Western weapons. Geopolitically, this incident reinforces Chinese strategic leverage via Pakistan, while India's reliance on French technology faces scrutiny. However, the risk of escalation between these nuclear-armed rivals demands cautious diplomacy to prevent a broader conflict with global repercussions. Anyway, while Pakistan and India reject each other's claims, one thing is clear. China is no longer just copying, it's competing, and the world is watching. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.